All right, this is like the third time I'm trying to go live. Yay, I think it worked. Hey, Julie. I don't know why my phone, I keep having to like reboot my phone to get it to work. So, I am live. I zoomed in. Normally, I'm going to kind of push it up so the comments don't block it, and hopefully that will help. I have my phone kind of lower so that I can see what's going on. So we're going to use, I did a page earlier and it was a lot of fun. Hey, Denise. Hello, hello. So I'm going to use, I like sprays. Look at, I'm going to use all of these, and we are just going to spray. And don't be driving and watching me. You can drive and listen. I do that sometimes. I drive and listen. I don't watch. But, okay, so I'm going to just start, and, hold on, I am going to move, let me get a paper just to kind of catch, I did this earlier, and I sprayed it all over, something, and it did not go well. So the first one, and I will tell you, so the first one I sprayed was the just Dylusions. I think it's like grape, crushed grape. This one is different. This is the Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain. So the difference between those, the Dylusion spray is going to, it's much more pigmented, and just like you'll see, I'm going to add water into this, but you'll see that it doesn't go... The Dylusions is going to spread a lot further. And you can see even spraying, it did spread out more. I probably held it a little bit closer. The Distress Ink is going to stay closer together, and it's not going to spread out as far as that. This one is the Vibes Shimmerzz spray. And for this one, you don't shake, you roll it. They say shaking will could clog the sprayer, so you want to roll it in your hands. And then this one is Dylusions in the yellow. And then the Brea Reese, I'm going to drop that. Again, and this one you want to shake. So this one, the glitter settles at the bottom. And this page, like, if you're just jumping on, just watch a little bit and you're going to see how I like using sprays with my, I think I want a little bit more right there, with my water brush. And the Brea Reese is going to go, it's like super pigmented too. So that little bit is going to go spread out really far. And then this is the mica spray, which is new, and it has like the ball in there. So I'm not sure if you can hear it, but when you shake that, it mixes it. And this is like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it has a lot of shimmer to it. And I kind of just sprayed that on. You can see that it spread out like on the blue and kind of that tone on tone. So first thing I'm going to do is I kind of usually start with the lighter colors. I didn't want that to quite get down there, but we're just going to go with that a little bit, and then I'm going to blot that off a little bit, and that'll keep. So like if it does start to muddy up right there, you can take a towel or something and wipe it off, and it will show the color underneath. So you're not going to have, like, definitely don't dry it with a dryer, or you will have that mud dried into your page, if that makes sense. And I kind of stick with colors. And you can't, when you're doing this, you can pay attention to what colors. Like if you notice, the purple and the green, I probably shouldn't have put those close together because that is just going to make more of a brown color. But I can always go over that. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but if you look, I think you can see on camera, right in front of my fingernail is, you can see the blue. That's the mica spray right here. That like shimmery, it's almost like a mermaid tail. Can you see that? It's like so beautiful, that color. And you can see over here, I'm trying to look at my phone because it's lower, I can actually see. So like over here, you can see that same shimmer of like the purple and, got like yellow paint on my fingernail, the purple and the shimmer from that. Like I love how those colors blended together, and created that color. I'm actually going to dry on my heat set this little area right here because I really like how that purple and blue and green is mixing together. Let's just do that real quick. So again, you can see like, I don't really have to turn this down, I don't think, but you can see it's like muddy right there. And so just lifting that up, and that will help pull some of that color off. I think what happened was the green was here, and that mixed with the purple, and then I think that yellow came down a little bit, which we'll see. I'm going to spray some of that. You're too nervous to do this. You just, honestly, I tell people, you just have to go for it. I feel like people, I keep getting the comment that I'm like so free when I create, is because I don't. If it's a disaster, it's a disaster. You can always gesso it and start over. And I also say get an art journal. Like I have a couple art journals that I just create in. A lot of times when new products come, I play in that and get kind of a feel of what the products are going to do. I'm not worried about covering words because I have other Bibles to read. I'm not worried about bleed through because I'll show you. Can you kind of see? Let me slow this over just a bit. I mean, this side, look at how pretty that side is. This side is almost prettier than the other side, and it's a little bit more muted, and you still have those pretty, like, the purple and the green and the purple, the green, and the yellow, like, mixed together, so it doesn't make, I mean, to me, that doesn't make a difference because I can just recreate with that side. And the other thing is, like, to get the colors to blend is using, like, texture stamps will help cover some of those words and get, okay, I want to, texture stamps will cover, so, like, right now, this is my least favorite area right here because it's just kind of muddy. I don't like muddy. I like how it's blended, but I do like this purple, right there. And this, to me, this is a lot of yellow right here, which I can break that up. I might even use some, I'm getting messages on there. Let me spray this first and see what happens with that. And then I kind of want to break up some of this yellow a little bit, which I could do, I think, some blue on that yellow would be pretty. Let's see if that's going to sit on top or if it's going to just muddy its way back in there. So here is more. That was the Dylusions blue I think I just sprayed. And then we're going to spray some of this, hey there, welcome if you're just joining, using lots of different sprays and brands, and I like how that dried much better. The fun thing about this page is that it was fast. You can spray, even just picking at least 3 colors and spray your page, and then taking the water brush and blending. I like it better with a water brush and blended than kind of just having this sprayed off part. And then, okay, so I'm going to spray this is the blue, I don't know, the teal mica spray. And so watch, it's going to create the shimmer, which I can already see that. Oh, it's so pretty. Let me dry this. That came in a 3-pack. So it came with the blue, the teal color. Sorry, that's real close. The purple and the pink. So if you haven't picked those up, they come in a 3 set, which they had Michael's had the big sale last week, and so I was able to pick those up. So can you see that? Like, I feel like you can see that. I can see that on my phone. I'm not sure. My tablet, I don't feel like you can maybe see that shimmer as well. But hopefully you can. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my texture stamp. Sorry, as I reached over all this. Like I said, I pulled the camera down lower so it zoomed in. And now I'm trying to work around it. And, okay, I lost one of my stamps. Where is it? It's got to be here somewhere. Hold on. What in the world? I lost an entire, ring of washi tape. I did find it. It was in my drawer right where I left it, but I didn't know where it went. Well, we'll use the script. I'm looking for my crosshatch, but I don't see what I did with it. But this is just word scripted. Just gonna kind of stamp that on there and stamp it off. I still keep looking for what I did with that crosshatch stamp. These are just polka dots. I should say they're grungy dots that are all over. And I think this is in Proverbs, is where I am. And I think I'm going to do, I don't know, I was going to do listen. I'm not sure if I want to stamp it with alpha stamps or do it with my writing. But if I do it with my writing, I will probably go big. And I don't know if I want to do big. Here's the back. Look at how pretty that is. Sorry, I know I showed, in case you're just jumping on. What do you think? Should I use alpha stamps or should I do listen? So it's listen on verse Proverbs 22. It says, listen to the words of the wise, apply your heart to my instruction, for it is good to keep these things in your heart and always ready on your lips. And then the one on this page says, I am teaching you today, yes, you, so you will trust the Lord. I could do trust the Lord. We're gonna do that. So I'm going to do my handwriting. I only sometimes do my own writing in here. So I'm thinking we're gonna do trust. It's gonna be hard for me to get my head in there to I'm going to go around it in black. That was just a pencil, drop pens in the meantime. I'm going to use my Uniball 207B for bold pen, which is my favorite pen. And then I'm going to, I got to pull this a little bit closer. I'm going to go around. It's very hard for me to see this, but we might just have to move this up. Sorry, a little bit. Woo! Up for just a minute because I got to get my eyes and my head closer without my head going in front. There we go. Okay. So I'm just taking my pen and outlining around my pencil markings. Does that make sense? It's very hard to talk and concentrate on outlining at the same time. And then what I'm thinking I will do is fill it in with white. So trust. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do trust the let's get this. Woo! Sorry about that. I just popped my thing right off the okay. Right off the mount. Okay, so trust in, we're going to use these, and I just hit the cord. Sorry, little technical difficulties. It is much harder having this thing lower than it was having it higher. But I just wanted it closer so y'all could see what I'm doing. So trust. And I will just outline those in white so that these letters will stand out more. There is going to be children coming in my room right now because they are currently fighting, it sounds like. Trust in. I heard mommy, 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 mommy. Maybe they're not coming. Okay, so trust in the, and then I'm going to use these stamps. Let me put this back. Oh, sorry, I keep shaking it. My phone is charging too, and so that's part of the problem, is that it's not only the cord is running across my desk, which if I move these right here, that would help. Trust in the Lord. I can't get over just like this sparkle and shimmer, and the purple and the green and the blue is like, I think, the most beautiful colors I've ever put on my page. Like if every, and I mean just the shimmer and the sparkle, and the Brea Reese glitter inks have the natural glitter in it, so like those already shimmer, so it's fun to have like some shiny and some not shiny. Whoops, I just inked my desk. Okay, so I'm gonna get some white paint out, and then you'll see how I'm gonna fill that in, add some splatters. Here's my paint. And I'm just going to use, we're going to add some splatters. So for that, I'm just using the fan brush. And then, I am going to kind of scoop that up a little bit right there. That's just the fan brush is what I use, and then water, and then spray it. And then, let's do the trust. So I did, because there was so much water, I'm kind of just doing a watered down, that was a little bit too much water. A watered down white paint. I feel like I'm not speaking in complete sentences tonight, but that's all right. I could also take my Uniball, my Signo, not Uniball, but Signo white pen, and I could color in with that if I wanted. It could have even been pretty to do this in like a gold. You're also going to notice that the white is not going to be white because a lot of these pigmented sprays are going to kind of eat through the color. and it'll change it. And so I can do like multiple layers. A lot of times I have to go back at the front because my paintbrush was too wet, and that'll do it. And I can always retrace around it to get it more defined. So here's my pen. Here it is. So like for in, so I can just go see if I go all the way around the letters, that's really going to make it stand out and pop. The other thing you could do is like if you had white sticker paper, like the shipping labels, you could stamp the words on that and then cut them out and put them on the page so that they're on top of all the background colors. And finishing is always, it's always the most fun. I think I say this all the time, but to watch backgrounds, it's kind of the finishing that is just takes time, and I don't always know exactly what I'm doing. I really enjoy making backgrounds. I can make backgrounds all day. Even the trust, I think, well, let's do this real quick. We'll do Lord. I'm thinking I might outline trust with this pen too. Tell me what you think. Should I outline trust in the white pen all the way around? Or should I do another layer of like the white in there? Yes to the white. I'm kind of thinking I want to do the white up here. So I think I'm going to dry it first because it's not dry yet. And then I have to find a tab. I might actually do even some journaling down here in the white pen. Which I'll probably do that off camera so you don't have to watch me do that. I know. Now it's hot. The great thing about these pens, the Uniball pen and the Signo pen, is that they will write on anything. They will not get clogged. At least I have never clogged them. You can use them with like Mod Podge and a lot of mixed media stuff. Yeah, I definitely am glad I outlined this in the white. The pencil that I originally wrote it with was so light, it really wasn't necessary to erase it, but you could erase it if you felt like you didn't want that in there. Trust in the Lord. I am going to kind of pull that down. Okay. So let's find a tab. Didn't that really help it pop? So that, because it was so lost on the background. And let me not reach over my phone to find a tab. What color tab should I do? Blue, green. I got this pile of tabs, all different colors, and it's always hard to find what I want. Thank you. I use lots of sprays, all the sprays. All different companies. Kind of like that Brea, green or yellow. That's what I was kind of thinking, green. Let me see what I can find. There's just like, my camera is so... See, I think green would be pretty. I'm not sure about that one. Like, need room to dump these. There's like that green, but that's really big. I have a punch. I could, but I don't think I really have green paper. You should see it. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see? Nope, you can't see. I just like am dumping all these in a pile. I know, I like the green. I just don't like that. Do you see what I'm doing? Look. Can you see that? See that pile right there? That's what I'm doing right now. Green or yellow. If I see a good yellow, I really want a green. And I know green and yellow are not colors I typically go with. So like there should be... Ooh, give it to God. Does that yellow look good? I'm going to keep looking while you guys can respond. Green or yellow. Green you have on right now matches the green to the lower left side of it. That green, yes, I do have, and I will, Washi and WordFetty will definitely finish the page. I wonder if like all the green and the yellow are at the bottom. It's like a funky little tabby thing. I can't believe this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I should find tabs quicker. Okay, I'm only going to look a little bit while I'm almost at the bottom of my bucket. There's that. My hope is in you. Oh, and this like purple. Okay, hold on. Which one? The yellow, the green. Okay, let's just move that there. We're going to kind of push those out of the way. I kind of liked that. Let me not have everything up in the way. Okay. The lime green, this Hope one. And it'd be fun to have maybe this tab there. The floral one, I'm just going to attach this. Because the floral would go, I don't want it to cover my verse though. I should have, there we go. There we go. That's kind of what, I don't know if I want that purple one. I kind of push that down. If I didn't staple it, which I could fix that afterwards and kind of get the staple. And then, let's get some washi out. This one might work. Kind of like this polka dot one. These are just like the washi, washi stickers, they call them. And let's grab that. I don't want that one. I kind of want a pink one. Hold on. We'll put that there. And I want, okay, I'm gonna get some washi, and I got some WordFetty out. I stick random pieces of word or of washi on my desk, so there's a lot of times pieces available. Okay, I kind of miss this circle when which I may just go through and staple that on there, but I do want to spray. Actually, I'm going to use that blue. Where's that blue mica spray? The purple tab at the top is, it's kind of plain, and I might have flipped it because the other side might have been the textured side. And so I'm just going to spray that on there and dry it so that it has a little bit more shimmer to it. And then I'm going to take a little bit, I think, of that paint. That was really just like a very dirty brush with some white paint. Do you see it? Ow, I just burned my finger. Can you see that shimmer on the purple? I just can't get over that mica spray. It's like amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna just do some outlining. And down here. I am done. I'm going to secure that and journal and date stamp it and then share it. I think that got it. So let me pull that out and just quickly look at that shimmer. That's like the most amazing mica spray. So if you haven't had that on your wish list, get it. Dylusions, Ranger, Vibes, Shimmer Spray, Brea Reese, all the sprays, spray them all together and enjoy a pretty mess. And I'll be cleaning up all my tabs now. So that's it. Thanks for watching and chit-chatting, and I'll try to come on later. So see ya.